just did another video on naturalnews.com and linked to this biodefense website. I'm just going to play the first like 5-6 minutes of episode 1, the introduction, just to give you an idea what it's all about. Highly recommend you go and check it out. Some great information in there just in the introduction alone, and I'm sure in the other episodes as well. So here's the introduction.
Welcome to biodefense.com. And there's no easy way to say this, so I'll just lay it out for you. If you want to survive the coming pandemic, whether it's Ebola or something else, you need to educate yourself with precisely the kind of information you're going to learn here. I'm going to share with you a wealth of information in a multi-part audio series. It's free of charge, and it is presented for the intention of saving human lives, even as we all live in a global system of, you almost might call it medical fascism, government propaganda about medicine, about vaccines, about outbreaks. The mainstream media is not reporting the truth about this, and I'll give you specific examples. If you want to survive, you're going to have to go beyond just doing what you're ordered to do by the White House and CNN. Believe me, they will not tell you the truth of how to survive the next great pandemic. Now, I decided to launch this and record this information and give it out for free because of the severity of the Ebola outbreak that was taking place in mid-September 2014. And my name is Mike Adams, the Health Ranger. I'm the editor and founder of naturalnews.com. I run an atomic spectrometry laboratory using ICP-MS instrumentation. I've invented and patented a couple of nutritional supplements. I've written thousands of articles. I am an award-winning investigative journalist, and I'm known as a truth teller and a whistleblower. I've been called the Ralph Nader of the natural health industry. I've been on Dr. Oz before, revealing toxic heavy metals in superfoods, things like that. And I'm really, really concerned that the health authorities, the CDC, the World Health Organization, the governments of the world, the pharmaceutical companies, vaccine manufacturers, and the mainstream media are all going to get a lot of people killed because they absolutely refuse to tell you the truth about what's going on with these outbreaks and what you can do to protect yourself against these outbreaks using things that are not produced or sold by mainstream medicine. And I want to explain this philosophy very clearly so you know where I'm coming from. And if you are worshiping mainstream medicine, you love vaccines, you love going to the pharmacy and getting your pills and taking your psychiatric drugs, then probably this is not the course for you. In an outbreak, you will die. And that's your choice. It's not my place to interfere with it. If you want to live, you need to learn. And that's what this course is designed to do, is to empower you with the information that you need to make informed decisions that can save your life. At the very least, I encourage you to listen to this, think about it critically and skeptically, find out what's true, determine what you agree with, and expand your choices. See, this is the key issue. The vaccine industry is in bed with the CDC, or probably better stated as the CDC is in bed with the vaccine industry. Modern medicine is dominated by vaccine interests. And because of that, modern medicine really only has one solution for every pandemic outbreak. That one solution is vaccine. And maybe a secondary solution of wash your hands if they don't have a vaccine. So this is what you'll notice with every outbreak that's taking place today. They are going to push a vaccine for it, and if they don't have a vaccine for it, then they don't know what to do. All they will recommend is wash your hands, isolate yourself if you show signs of infection. Hydrate yourself, drink some water. They will never, ever, ever talk about natural solutions. They won't talk about the antiviral herbs that are readily available. They won't talk about vitamin D, which activates the antiviral potential of your immune system. It's a blueprint built into your DNA that is activated by vitamin D. They won't talk about that. They absolutely will not talk about the use of ultraviolet light, the importance of sunlight exposure for people, especially those of darker skin color who tend to block sunlight because of their skin pigmentation. They absolutely will not discuss any solutions that could save lives other than vaccines, vaccines, vaccines. And so in doing this, they are going to get people killed. And it is extremely irresponsible what the mainstream media is doing right now. Just pushing vaccines and not talking about any other alternatives for boosting immune function, boosting your defenses, behavior modification that can help protect you against infection, all of these other things that you can bring in, nutritional therapies that really, really work, vitamin C therapy, vitamin D therapy, zinc, selenium, trace minerals, avoiding immunosuppressive toxic chemicals in personal care products, environmental materials in your house, all these other topics that I'm going to discuss here, share these with you so that you can expand your spectrum of options. Because let's face it, folks, if there is an outbreak of Ebola or something else in America or Canada or Hong Kong or New Zealand or Australia, wherever you happen to be, the hospital is the most dangerous place to go. Do you get that? The hospital is the most dangerous place to go. That is where they are going to concentrate the infected patients. And this is why the very first people who were killed by Ebola in Africa were the doctors. The Ebola doctors, they have died in huge numbers. The hospital beds